Good. I'm glad you're early.
That's close enough.
Look, I was hoping that I'd get another chance to apologize.
That's not necessary.
I am sorry, Dixie.
You know, Daddy and I should have taken you out back and whipped the tar out of you after that hearing.
Don't. Really.
Sorry doesn't change anything. It's not a miracle cure.
Just so you know, I am really sorry about what I did. About hurting you. I want to make amends. Just tell me how.
Well, I did hear that you made quite a pretty penny playing the ghost. You could give some of that money to charity. I see. So much for amends.
Looks like I owe you lunch, Jack. He's here.
Come on, I said I'd be here.
And you thought there weren't any honorable men left, see? Told you.
Oh, good morning, all.
Morning, Seth.
We missing anyone?
Well, not that I'm missing her, but Janet Green ain't here.
Any idea where she is?
Well, we're not exactly any longer on speaking terms.
Wanna go double or nothing?
Look, Seth, we both know Miss Green is going to show up, so why don't we use this time so that Trevor and I can give you some idea what we'd like to see on your agenda.
All right. Look, let's make this easy. I'll give you your options, and we can go from there.
You're the DA.
Well, that's kind of you to notice, Trevor. First of all, we're talking about simple harassment.
There's nothing simple about it.
May I finish? Well, this is nothing but a summary offense.
That's less than a misdemeanor.
A fine. 90 days in jail, best I can do.
Oh, that's not gonna cut it. Seth, you can do better than that. Let's try, malicious loitering, for instance. Hanging around a house at night with the intention to vex. That's a third-class misdemeanor. That's a year in jail.
A year in jail?
And that's just for openers. We also want loitering with intent, trespass, criminal conspiracy to commit a crime. Those served consecutively with malicious loitering will get a nice round 2 years. Maximum time allowed by law. Nobody deserves it more.
You can't do that to me. No.
Well, Miss Green, do you think of any reason I shouldn't go for the max?
Yes, I can.
Mr. Carrier. Walter Hines. I'm Miss Green's attorney.
You can't be.
Do you have representation?
No, not yet.
Well, as you and Miss Green were cohorts in this elaborate practical joke,
Practical joke, that is a laugh.
I'd be happy to represent you as well.
Walter, you can't...
I'll waive my fee, of course.
You can't defend them against me.
And free of charge. I mean, you want to explain this?
My practice has always included a certain amount of pro bono work.
For convicted murderers?
Dixie, if we could have a moment in private.
Walter, you know better than that. Don't even try it.
Not as an attorney, as a longtime friend of the family.
If you have anything to say, Walter, I think you should just say it.
I don't know who encouraged you to bring these charges.
Janet Green is encouragement enough.
But it's a mistake.
A mistake has been made, yes. But she made it.
From a legal standpoint, Dixie, I can assure you, you do not want this brought to trial.
It's the only way to put her back in jail where she belongs.
Once it comes out that you've been actively engaging in conversations with your dead brother, any jury will think you're having another breakdown.
I don't care. As long as it puts Janet back in jail, even for a little while, I would walk around with lunatic painted on my forehead.
People don't go to jail for practical jokes. Even elaborate, expensive ones such as
That
this.
remains to be seen.
The people in this community expect the district attorney's office to give them some protection.
The citizens of this state do not want their hard-earned dollars poured down the drain after something like this.
Janet Green is dangerous, malicious. We've seen how she's ignored the law.
No, Trevor. We can't bring up her past record. That's irrelevant. Look, I understand how you feel.
I don't think you do.
Miss Martin, if my dead grandfather were to suddenly appear before me, I would know that is a fake. But you bought this hook, line, and sinker. Now, how many times did you encounter Mr. Carrier? 3, 4, 5 times, and you believed it? Now, a jury would see that as unbalanced, and I cannot waste the taxpayers' money by taking this to
Seth,
trial.
why are you being so damn obtuse? You know the mitigating circumstances. This wasn't some isolated incident. This was wrapped up in one big, ugly package.
Morally, you know we're right.
Well, I leave the moralizing to the clergy. I take care of the legal end.
I don't care what happens to me. This woman has to be stopped. To allow this crime to go unpunished is worse than any crime that she's already committed.
Look, I'm not trying to be a hero here or cut any deals or anything like that, but the testimony that I could give about what we did to Dixie should prove to any jury that she isn't crazy. Just victim of a cruel hoax.
This is a very, very winnable case, Seth.
As you said, Jack, that remains to be seen.
So what's it gonna be, Seth? The ball's in your court. What are you gonna do? You gonna let her walk? So, Seth, you need me to repeat the question?
Look, after weighing all the pros and cons and factoring in all the arguments, I cannot prosecute.
You're gonna let her walk?
No, I didn't say that.
You can't.
Look, the most I can go for is harassment. That's a bench summons, $200 apiece, and they're out of here.
That's a travesty. You call yourself a protector of the people.
Trevor, if somebody tricked me to the altar, I'd be mad as hell, too. But I cannot allow you to use the courts to settle a personal vendetta. You'll have to appear before Judge Chandler tomorrow.
$200 and we walk?
Free to go.
Walter, you put Clarence Darrow to shame.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Hoyt. I appreciate it.
Well, your usual good job in serving people. Thank you. Walter, always a pleasure. Jan, why don't you do the people of Pine Valley a big favor and get out of this town and never come back?
I'm not saying goodbye to Pine Valley. I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came after.